All right. We're here with Gretchen Titchwillow. You play it on turn 2, and then forevermore, hopefully, you just get a bunch of growth spirals. And with that, I'm basically playing something that Baral would like to play, which is a boatload of counter spells. And with the splash of green for all like these early mana dorks, which might actually be really effective with the counterspell strategy and stuff. I don't have like a solid way to close the game out, but I don't know. Maybe most people just give up when you counter the fifth spell in a row. So we'll see if that works. But I do have Jace, obviously, ultimating Jace. It's hard to win through that, but again, even if I have the Jace ultimate, I don't exactly have a massive way, like a big creature to kill my opponent, but I'm kind of banking on people just scooping to me. I feel like it's going to happen. I'm running every witness protection, like anything that makes a creature lose all abilities. There's like 6 or 7 of these just scattered throughout the deck. I'm not going to point each one out. Some card draw, a bunch of lands, obviously Baral. Someone clapped me with something like this, so I tried to make my own rendition of it. Delver of Secrets is probably always going to flip. I imagine most removal is going to spearhead into the few creatures that I have, though, so it's probably not going to actually do much, but we're going to try it. As for Told, I don't really think this is that great, but if your commander gives you something else to do with your mana and you have a bunch of counter spells, you can pretty easily get to a high counter with this, and then just start drawing cards and then casting them for free essentially, and like always having a counter spell up. But knowing me, I'll probably never get this in play. We're still gonna try though. I love Nissa. I've yet to really get this to do anything, but it's still one of my favorite planeswalkers, and I am gonna try. Think that is about it. Oh, I have this dude in here too. I mean, why not? It's part of the Baral creature package. But yeah, that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Not much to say. Here we go. Not much to say. Kulane's. There's too much value. There's too many small creatures, and I cannot answer all of them. And like two twos will kill me. So there's not much I can do. Ooh, I want to keep this with the As for Told, but I probably can't. Let's get rid of Baral here. Baral has the discount clause. Maybe that's just like better than Brainstorm or something. Okay. This is also a cool commander. I've only seen it a couple times, but I do really like it. I think it's pretty neat. So I think I play Baral instead of Gretchen. Tokens have haste, and you get a 2-1, and then you may choose a token, and then all your other tokens become a copy of that token. So we're going to play Baral here. Without 4 mana, Gretchen is useless. Alright, going to look for a land. What? That's a funny 3, isn't it? That's really funny. And then we're going to play you and leave up Brainstorm for no reason. Probably not going to cast it. Actually, I probably should cast it just to hit a land. Maybe that's irrelevant. Maybe that doesn't matter. Well, that's really, really bad. Okay. Like this. And then this. When do I cast this? I don't think this is the time to cast it. I think my opponent's probably going to do something in which I would like to have an answer to it. I probably have to lose my halfling here. So blue, blue, and then I don't have any more blue mana, so this doesn't do anything. I can cast this from my graveyard with Mission Briefing and draw 3. Feels good, but unless those 3 cards are like super useful, I don't know what that's doing. Actually, I probably should have just played As Foretold now that I'm looking at it, because I didn't have triple blue. Yeah, I guess I just made a mistake. I should have just played As Foretold. That was really bad. Yep, that was an obvious mistake for sure. I was about to say, I don't think they played a land. I absolutely should have played As Foretold. I just, like, completely missed my window of opportunity. That's actually unbelievable that I did that in hindsight. Wow, that was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Alright, rip the band-aid off. Just do it now. That was embarrassing. I should have paid more attention. That's like the second or third time I thought this could tap for colored mana. I really gotta stop doing that. Okay, Copperline Dragon makes the treasures, right? When it hits you, anywhere from 1 to 20 treasures. So, do my best to not get hit by that. I probably lose if I get hit by that. Probably. I really wish one of these forests were an island, that's for sure. It would be extremely helpful. Wow, they actually could have gotten a second one, right? This isn't a legendary, I don't think. Could have gotten 2 of those. I think they... Ooh, what happens here? I don't know what happens here. Let's find out. Oh, they do get a normal one. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's how that worked. What's interesting is this is actually a token, too, so... If they could cast their commander here... Okay. Yeah, this is a problem. I need them to... I don't... Even, like, 5 treasures is a problem. Yeah, this is, like, super unlikely. This is... Yeah, this is just a problem. Okay, well. It doesn't untap. Okay, that's fine. So next turn I'm dead, right? They can turn all of their treasures into Copperline Dragons, and I can't stop them. Okay. I guess nothing mattered anyways. Imagine I had As Foretold a turn earlier. This game might have been different. Cyclonic Rift. Well, can't cast you. Or you. Okay. I guess I'm technically not dead. 12 plus 5. I am not dead. Does this have haste? It doesn't have haste. That doesn't have haste. So that should be fine. I'm actually kind of surprised to see that. They can do it again, but again, it doesn't have haste. Okay, if I don't counter this, I lose the game. And now we take a ton, and then we can Cyclonic Rift. Okay. Sure. Still doesn't kill me. So what does Rift do? Nothing they have has haste. They get this back, though. That's unfortunate. But, I mean, too much has to go right for me to live anyways. But it's possible. It's possible. This is kind of crazy. This is really weird. I cannot afford to... Oh. Maybe I can now. No. No, we're just passing. I need them to just have no counterspell. I need way too much to go right here. It can happen, though. They should just go straight to combat. Don't even try to do anything adorable. Don't do anything cute. Just go to combat. Okay, my opponent's trying to be cute. Overload. They have 5 mana. Probably recast. No, they could have played the Inspiring Sanctuary first. Yeah, they could have played the Inspiring Sanctuary first there. That was a bit of a mistake. So again, nothing they have has haste. And I don't think I'm going to plus here. I'm not interested in not plussing. You can have your treasure or whatever. I am so close to being dead, though. I only have one blocker for a 2/2. I don't think they can tap it, though. They can play this thing first? No, they can't. Okay, so I get to block here. Oh, they're not even threatening lethal. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter where they swing because they know I'm going to block, right? If they don't have an answer, the block is free. The attack just doesn't matter. Okay, I have to counter this because if I don't, it will tap my blockers, and that's a problem. I will take action. Ooh, that kind of sucks. I guess it is better than River's Rebuke, which just doesn't feel good, but so be it. Okay, solve the equation for Discover. Too much. I think way too much still has to go right here for me to win. Let's do this. But it's not impossible. I think scrying 2 is better. Yep. Okay. I'm close enough to... Let's just do this. So they can't have more mana than they do now. Okay. That has Summoning Sickness. They can only really play one big threat. That does kill me. That kills me. I can't flash in a creature. Oh, that sucks. Really? I go out like that? Stupid haste threat. No, they have a treasure. I can't. They have a treasure, dude. If they were 1 mana short, we couldn't die here. That's so devastating. I wish I didn't play another game. Wow. Unbelievable. That was actually an out. I had Tail's End as a stifle trigger. I don't think I have any bounce spells. So it was like Whirlwind or Tail's End I had to find, and I did find one, but they just had the mana. If it was Tail's End, I would have stopped this. Alright. I don't hate this. I could have held on to this, actually. Could have just not played that. Let's play you, and then pass. I think that's more important than activating my commander. Okay, they cycled for a Menadork. Haven't seen that card in a while. That's a kind of a cool one. I wonder if I can run it. Probably. It does cost 2, though. I'm going to take this time to do this. Of course. Okay, well, hopefully I can permanently shut down their commander. Oh. 1-2. 1-2 deep. Alright, let's do that. Let's play this, and then pass. That is A-okay with me. What did they discard? Lightning Bolt? Oh, I guess it doesn't kill my commander. Yeah. Chandra. No, let's not deal with that. Play a land, and we go again. We go again. This would be awesome to counter, but I don't have one. And we go again. We go again. I don't even know what that is, but I won't allow it. It's a mythic rare. Those are banned. Oh, hey, it's Jace. I don't have counter magic next to Jace. Oh, I guess I do. I guess I do. Alright. Frogify. How adorable. Okay, so hopefully they don't do too crazy things in the same turn. I could be just careful and let them resolve something that isn't immediately game-winning, and then just, if it doesn't impact Jace, then I just don't counter it. I do have Cyclonic Rift, though, so... Well, can't let that one resolve. Hey. Oh, yes. I'm not stopping my opponent from just beating me up. It's just not going to happen. Can't remember the last time I revealed a land off of this thing. Aren't the other 5 uncommons? I think they are. The Strixhaven ones were rares, and then like the other 5 are not. Could be wrong. This is the combo deck. It puts stuff in the graveyard, and then it just pulls it out and wins instantly. To the extent of my knowledge. Knowledge, oui oui. Okay, well, we got 2 mana dorks, which is 2 less counter spells, but we got the wheels spinning. Brainstorm might be useful. Solve the equation, can find discover the formula. Probably will. I could use the value. This is a explosive opener for me, so we are very ahead, but I don't have much to use with all that mana, unfortunately. Okay, so brainstorm, and then I can shuffle away some lands. Do I shuffle now? I don't have much going on for me. Do I want to draw those lands? Like, I'm not opposed to that, because I have this, like my commander activation, but no, let's just do this for discover the formula. I think that makes sense. And I cannot leave up Mistcast because this only taps for colorless. I did it again. I gotta learn to like manually tap this because the game does not like tapping this for mana unless it's for like a creature or something. I could have had miscast up right now, which may have been useful. Most likely not, but it could have been. I'm pretty sure this is a super creature-heavy deck. Okay, that is sort of problematic. Kind of. In a way. I'd rather not get poked by this. If they have a bunch of proliferate stuff, I could just block and then tap for formula. I might just do that. Okay, I will actually counter this because my opponent seems super behind and I could use the time. Yeah, they don't have a land, so this is actually really, really nice. They did not swing. I feel like swinging is just free. I feel like that was just a free attack and they decided not to. We'll take it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't cast that. I can cast this first and then have this. No. I think most likely I'll cast this and then like this instead or something. So I don't think these two are what I'm doing. Could be wrong. Who knows? This also finds 3 cards, so you never know, right? Okay, well, we know what they top decked. Graveyard is still empty. They kept it on top, so this basically has to be a land on the top, I would assume. Okay, that makes me want to do this. I did it again! I did it again! This stupid thing did not tap itself, and I could not cast, change the equation on this, which I probably should have. So that's my bad. Alright, okay. Draw 2, and then I get a poison counter. Let's just temple that away. Proliferate. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, I don't have a poison counter, so I guess I can just let that happen. Though this does give me a poison counter, so I guess that will be a problem in the future. Opponent yet again forgetting they have attack here. Moonsnare Protocol. That just lets my commander tap for mana, so it's basically free to just play. I just net 1 mana with the commander now. If they play this and then start playing lands, I could die from the proliferate. I don't really know what's going on, but I feel like I should very well just deal with that right there. And pass. Alright, so Escanta has to kind of do some stuff here. But I'm going to let it resolve. They're not blue, so they don't have all the proliferate in the game. I don't think this game is about that, at least as it stands. I could be wrong. Key to the Archive. Alright, well, as we know, Spell Pierce gets weaker and weaker. Might as well use it on something. This is not simply just a mana rock. It does find a spell. And I think I'm better off activating Escanta than I am activating my commander, I think. And we can just pass. And now we just sit here with our Frogifies for days. Days and days. My opponent can probably cause serious bodily harm with that Castle Ardenvale. I do have a 1/2 to like deny that perpetually, but it could be a problem in the future if they ever start doing that. It is an uncounterable threat. It's extremely slow though. Oh look, an uncounterable threat. What a surprise. Okay. Does it have trample? It does. Alright. Well, I can't really find anything to deal with that right now, so... Let's take you. It has ward 4, which means the Frogify is going to make me tap low to deal with it, but I literally have to deal with it or I am dead. Land. Hey. We just take 8, and we go up to 5 infect. Play a land, and then we pay 4, or rather 5, to not let that kill me. And then we pass. Alright. Notably, what is this? This is 10 or less? With total power 10 or less. Okay, you can actually get this back with your commander. That's pretty neat. I've never seen a poison counter Obzon deck before. I've never seen anything like this. My opponent knows about these 2 cards. So, there's that. Black market connections will start to pull ahead, and rather than not pull ahead, so let's do this. It is life expensive, but I think what would happen is this would gain them enough, like they can draw 2 cards a turn long enough to where I can't actually do anything, and I'm in a bind. Proliferate. Okay. This is weird. Exhausting the entire card out of your hand just to give me 1 poison counter, I don't... That's kind of weird. What else did this do? Search your library for a land? Maybe it's better than the land? Maybe that's all it's doing? I don't know, that's really, really weird. You wonder why they wouldn't just play a Traxa? Yeah, that's true. You could add another color to your deck, and then the Proliferate would just trigger off your commander. That is true. So my opponent's doing something different here. I mean, I have a free block. There's no value in attacking with this. Okay. My opponent just wants to see if I'm willing to kill it with the Halfling. So then this would get it back. Okay, can play this and pass. Okay, I'm convinced whatever's in their hand is castable at 1 mana. I have been convinced. I don't know what it is, but it could even be a Swords to Plowshares. They haven't cast it yet, so I don't know. Is there any merit in countering their command? How does countering mutate work? Is that a creature spell still? It's counterable. You can counter mutate. Opponent's looking at their graveyard. There are no creatures in it, so mutating doesn't do anything at all. Okay, so I don't actually know why they were, or how they were holding priority without anything to do. Maybe it's just holding priority because you can pay life for cards like Death Shadow, and it like holds priority. Maybe that's what's going on. I really don't know. But we have the answer. My opponent knows about this answer, so yeah, that looks like that's the case. The game is offering the ability to pay life, but I don't believe there's anything in their deck that would care about that. So okay, we've been through this last time, opponent. Oh, all right, I like it. Oh, okay. They should have been doing this earlier. I should have been doing this earlier. So let's put this here and this here. And then doop, doop. Okay. Is the vision better than this? They're both a card. Let's actually just activate. Let's just activate you. Sure. I probably would have taken that off the vision anyways. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to cast this right now because I have other things I can do in the same turn. Play this as my land. Activate you. Get rid of You may look at the card, remains in exile, draw a card, exile hand face down. Okay. Let's put that there. Pay 6. Okay. Haven't actually done this before. You'll have to excuse me as I figure out how it works. Draw a card. Let's do this before I pass. Might give me more information. Sort of. And I have discover the formula in the graveyard. I will do this. Alright, we're sitting real pretty. My opponent doesn't have anything crazy still off of their commander, but I'm still going to cast it anyways because I don't want to fall behind. Is this only on my turn? Upkeep, look at this. Maybe my opponent misclicks and it stays in exile? That'd be funny. Though I guess I'm not rooting for that. It wouldn't make for a very engaging game, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Are they still going to swing with a 1-1? Nope, no message. No message to be sent this time. No message here. Negate. Okay. I don't know if I can cast instants off of this thing here. We'll find out real soon. I will still pass. Okay. This is unfortunate. I don't know if I can cast this negate, like, ever. So if this hits counter spells and I can't cast them, this card actually should not be in my deck. I was not aware of how this worked. You may play a land or something without paying its mana cost. But can I cast them, like, otherwise, is my question. Yeah, alright. My opponent figured it out. I'm going to have a counterspell probably every turn, and they're not going to be able to do anything. But we do need a win condition, right? Just because I'm countering their stuff over and over. When I lost to this deck, or something similar to this, I did not wait for them to show me a win condition, because I didn't feel like playing for 12 minutes until they found, like, maybe something. But there's a chance they didn't have anything, and I would have won had they let them deck out. But most people are probably not going to let me cast 50 counterspells before they just scoop. However, it is certainly in the possibility, unbeknownst to my opponent, that they could win this game. They could actually win this game if they didn't scoop. Alright, well, commentary for the deck. It was really bad. I think Baral is just slightly better, because at least your counterspells find other counterspells faster by looting away dead cards, mostly lands and stuff, and it discounts them. It just discounts them. But this one's more interesting to me. I like the green splash. I don't think you have to run Growth Spiral. I don't like Explore and Growth Spiral. I really don't know if that's necessary. Maybe Growth Spiral, but I mean, you have this, right? The Wilderness Reclamation didn't start in the deck, but it wound up being like probably the best card in the deck. It wasn't on my radar initially. Some of the games that I lost were extremely close, which is nice. I never got to fully utilize an As Foretold, though. But some of those games were close that I lost. The value is fine. It did feel like I was struggling to keep up with cards, though, which means incidental card advantage was a problem. Training Grounds, yeah, I guess, but Training Grounds, like, the mana sink of Gretchen's ability is something you do, like, after you're already, like, set up and countering their stuff. Making this cheaper doesn't make me do other stuff better. Like, I'm not... God, I'm losing my voice. I'm not leaving up Cancel reliably if I'm, like... If this is at 2 mana. Like, it's better, but it's not... I don't know. I mean, you can try it. It's probably better than a random card that I have in here. All of the Frogify effects felt fine, at least. The Mass Bounce felt fine. Both the 5-minute Planeswalkers were decent. Maybe you can go up 1 or 2 lands, maybe up to 4 lands. Just say screw it on the mana dorks, and just have more mana for this to, like, hit or something. But the early mana is still very strong, even if it is the wrong color. It's still just really good, right? It still lets you cast everything that isn't just like double blue or whatever, which is fine. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I wouldn't recommend this at all. If you want to play Gretchen, there's probably just like a normal blue-green creature Kulane style way to do it, as opposed to this, or just go Bant, or like the Uro route or something. Just no counter spells at all. Completely different deck. But yeah, I mean, this is all right, but I wouldn't recommend it, unfortunately. But now we know. All it did was just make me complain for like 2 hours. Even in games where I felt like I was winning, I'm like, oh shoot, it doesn't take much for me to just instantly lose. Yeah, I don't know, but it's still something I wanted to play. So let me know what you thought about it. If you have ideas for a Gretchen thing that is similar like this, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I clicked done as if that would end my stream. That button is over here.